So yoga, as you hear the word, one would definitely connect it to India, the spirituality behind it, how deep rooted it is within our Indian culture, and how time and again it has proven beneficial on both our physical health and on our mental health. So to now speak on the same, yoga for mental health, we have a very renowned keynote speaker, Dr. Vijayalakshmi Balekundri, former professor, emeritus of pediatric cardiology. She was the all-round best outgoing student of RL Science Institute, Belgavi, former professor and HOD of pediatric cardiology at Sri Jayadeva Institute of Cardiovascular Science and Research, Bengaluru, which is premier cardiac center of India, and retired as professor of cardiology at Bengaluru Medical College and Research Institute. She is the first lady cardiologist of Karnataka, first one to head the Department of Pediatric Cardiology in Karnataka on 14 November 1998. First Lady President of Cardiological Society of India, Karnataka Chapter, Bangalore Chapter, Indian Academy of Echocardiography. She has been awarded Honorary Doctorate of Science for outstanding contribution in the field of science and technology by Karnataka State Women's University 2012. So on behalf of Global Yoga Summit, I would welcome you, ma'am, on the stage and would now hand it over to you to share your key insights on the same. Welcome again. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ನ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸೋಣ.
ಯೋಗ ಫಾರ್ ವೆಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬಳು ಅಲೋಪತಿಕ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದವಳು ಇಲ್ನೆಸ್ನಿಂದ ಸಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹಾರ್ಟನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಿ ಅವರ ಜೀವ ಉಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಥವಳು. ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಕೇವಲ 14 ಗಂಟೆ ಮಗು ವೆಂಟಿಲೇಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಉಳಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ಹೌ ಕಮ್ ಅವರ್ ಪಂಜಾಬಿ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯು ಅಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಎಸ್ಕಾಟಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿದರು. ಆವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಚೀವ್ಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕೇಪಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್, and all the 38 gold medals that I have got from 2 President's Award, it's all because of yoga and meditation. That I can tell you with the assurance. Because allopathy can treat only illness, but yoga can take you to the path of wellness. ನಾವು ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2000 BCಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆವಾಗ ಪತಂಜಲಿ ಅವರು ಯೋಗ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ರೋಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ yoga. Then came, they said prayers and all are important. Then they said no, antibiotics are important. Then they said the drugs are very important, multiple polypills. And then ultimately they said, came back in the 21st century when Modi ji presented that yoga should be on June 21st must be called as Yoga Day. They said, you don't have to propose, we will propose. And that 212 countries, they came together to do the yoga on that day. And today we have come the full circle back to yoga and meditation. So oral pills kill, yoga dhyana is the way to the universe, to become one with the universe. And that's why, we started as apes and ended up aping the West. But the West are looking at us and they have taken the patent of yoga. Adrinda, lifestyle has changed drastically, resulting in the diseases. ಶರೀರ ರೋಗಗ್ರಸ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಮರ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ಲೆಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ನಾಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯೂರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಯೋಗ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಧ್ಯಾನ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ I'm standing here. She said I'm 73 years. My blood pressure is 100/70. And, I can do the marathon. I can teach anything. And on the Miami beach, I have done the marathon and taught the Surya Namaskara to the Westerners on the Miami beach. And so today, we talk about the mind, heart, and the body axis. And all that is comprised by the yoga. And hence, all the chaos, confusion, controversy, corruption, stress, sleeplessness, forget about it. All that has to go means you have to go to the yoga. When the Britishers came to India, there were 1,25,000 Gurukulas. and they brought the decision law that all Gurukul must be closed. And then the convents came. And today, the convents are only stuffing the knowledge. ಒಂದು ಗೋಣಿ ಚೀಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಭತ್ತ ತುಂಬಿದಂಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಎಜುಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಟೆಡ್ fools. But if you look at the Gurukul, Sharira, that is body, Buddhi, that is intelligence, Manas, that is mind, Chitta and Atma. There are no English words for that. So Chitta and Atma. And all these 5 things were taught in Gurukula, and that's why they used to be evolved souls, and they used to surrender themselves to the society and do the service. But today, all that is gone, and they are becoming educated, pleasing the people, getting the money. ಧನ ಪಿಶಾಚಿಗಳಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಯೋಗ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನು ಮರ್ತಿರೋದು. ಆಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಗುರುಕುಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಮರ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಋಗ್ವೇದ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಥರ್ವ ವೇದ were the earliest documented ancient knowledge and almost 1500 BC. ಚರಕ ಸಂಹಿತ, ಸುಶ್ರುತ ಸಂಹಿತ, Ashtanga Hridaya, and these are the major 3 classics that have given the great knowledge to the world. And today we all think that it is Patanjali who taught the yoga. How many of you think that it is the Patanjali who taught yoga? Raise your hands. Okay. How many of you know that who really taught the yoga before Patanjali? Can anyone tell? It is Shiva, Parashiva himself. He is Adi Yogi. Adi Yogi Parashiva, he taught to Saptarshis, and from there it came down, and then ultimately Patanjali wrote. And today, out of 12 Jyotirlinga, one of them is the Vaidyanatha Jyotirlinga. Vaidyanatha is the Shiva. And that's how from him we have got this, and that's how, Shankaracharya wrote a verse in praise of the Vaidyanatha. Sharira madhyame khalu dharma sadhanam anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, and many of us, we do not know what is the wellness. The wellness means well-being, virtue, prosperity, wealth and happiness, and all these 5 things can be achieved only by yoga and dhyana, and that's what the Charaka Samhita says. And ultimately mukti, ಆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಮಾನಸರೋವರ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಪರ್ವತ ಪರಿಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಮುಕ್ತಿನಾಥನ ಮುಂದೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಮೊದಲು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಪರಂಜ್ಯೋತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡಾಗ, ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲುಸಿನೇಷನ್, ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ ಅಂತ ವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಅಂತಂದರು. ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ನೋ. I went on asking how many people, and ultimately for 140 days when I did this Bhagavad Gita Abhyana for 140 days, there very beautifully Adi Yogi, Krishna himself describes what is Sakshatkara. So Sakshatkara, to get that, we have to have the yoga dhyana. And ultimately, what are 5 important things? Ahara, the food that you take. ಊಟ ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ರೋಗವಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಆಹಾರ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವೋ ಹಾಗೆ ನಾವು. ಆಚಾರ, ದ ವೇ ವಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್, ದ ವೇ ವಿ ಟಾಕ್, ದ ವೇ ವಿ ಡು. ದೆನ್ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ, ಹೌ ವಿ have the relationship with the others. Then vyayama, exercise, and ultimately dhyana, meditation. These are the 5 important things that we have to practice: ahara, achara, vyavahara, vyayama, dhyana. If we concentrate on this, your health will be very good. But unfortunately today the children are going in a wrong direction, and all bad habits they are inculcating, and to avoid that we have to go back to our yoga dhyana and look at that. That is the first Prime Minister of India doing the Shirsasana, that is Pandit Nehru ji. So today ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕವಾಗಿ ಫಲಕಾರಿ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ. ಬಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫರ್ಗಾಟನ್ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ earn more, pay to the doctors, get admitted in the hospital, get operated. That is not arogya. And for that we have to remember that There are 5 pillars for good health: pure air, pure water, balanced diet, exercise, and avoid, say no to the bad habits. And for all this, the foundation is moral values, yoga, dhyana, they are the must. And unless we have that foundation, we cannot. So I was very much pleased to see the girls with the Purna Kumbha welcoming with the Gayatri Mantra. It was so very nice. How many of you know that Gayatri Mantra is the greatest mantra, and this was tried in AIMS during the Corona. And those who did the chanted Gayatri Mantra regularly, they made a good recovery compared to the people who said, we don't believe in God, we believe in this thing. So those who said that they don't believe in God, they believe in themselves, they do not know what is Sanatana Dharma. ನಮ್ಮ ಸನಾತನ ಧರ್ಮದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಅಂಶ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಂಬಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನನ್ನು ನಂಬಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಶೋನ್.